Hey guys, I'm Kelly T. I've finally put together my albums of 2019. It was not easy. I have reviewed so many albums this year, I haven't had a chance to listen to half of what's come out this year. But what I have heard has absolutely blown me away. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail on each of these albums because every one that I'm talking about, I've either done a written review on or a video review on, so you can go onto various webzines and also obviously my page and check out what I really think of these albums. But what I have done is I've narrowed down my absolute top 6 albums of 2019. I've put this down to ones that I've just unable to, not listen to. There's not many days go past where I don't have to put this on and get an injection into my veins. And then I have given you about 13 or 14 albums of 2019, all within the black metal genre, of course. That's my focus, with a shout out to some awesome thrash and death metal at the end as well. Let's start with my number 1, Gods Without Name by Aratos. What an amazing Greek name that is. Nars Alcometh is the creator behind this USBM project, and you probably know him from Nightbringer Achilles, that he's got so many projects going on as well. This album for me is just pure terror. It's like a walk through hell. It's like this big wall of everything that's put together in this composition, and there's just no way out, no light. It's insane, it's intense, it's frightening, and I absolutely love it. My number 2 is Road North by Venedir from Sweden. This solo artist, when he wrote this album, holy hell, this just blew me away. Some of the best intense and emotive riffs I've ever heard, and just the entire composition is just so dark and depressive and absolutely stunning. Go and have a listen. We Haunt Ourselves by Witchbones, the US black metal project from Portland, USA. I hadn't heard anything like this when Witchbones hit my ears, and We Haunt Ourselves just has a special place for me. I don't go too many days without needing this album, and it's funny because whenever I'm really angry or feeling really pissed off about something, I put this album on and it really calms me down, which is pretty interesting considering this album feels like total war. The 4th album on my list is Odin's Manifest by Norwegian giants Kampfer. This is my fucking anthem, this album. It's so underrated. I haven't heard many people talk about it, but it truly has a big place in my heart. Exceptional album. I absolutely love this band, and they certainly didn't disappoint me with this one. Number 5 on my list is Lunar Falls by Suldusk. What an absolutely stunning album. So majestic, angelic, just incredible. Black gaze, black folk, black haze, black metal album. And I know I'm not alone in thinking this is one of the best of 2019. And my number 6 for 2019 is Leaning Toward Bitter Misery by Valak, another USBM project. This album I only discovered not too long ago, and I cannot get it out of my ears. It's absolutely oppressive, just so intense, so dark, so tormented. Please have a listen to this album if you haven't already. So that is my top 6, guys. I'd love to know what you think. If you haven't checked these albums out, please do. And now you're going to see what the album covers look like. Okay, so I have my list of top albums of 2019. I'm going to read them to you. These again are albums that I just haven't been able to put down, and I find myself sort of going, I need to put that on and have an injection. These are in no order. These are just all fantastic albums that if you haven't heard, please do yourself a favor and go and have a listen. Panzerfrost, The Sons of Perdition. What an absolutely crushing album this is. These guys never disappoint, and I'm so happy that they're still pushing forward with great black metal. Her Majesty's Dethroned by Ascension's Fall. This is a solo project. Incredibly stunning album. Go and have a listen, please. It's very atmospheric and very dark and very heavy as well. Demo 2 by Vide. Holy crap, this artist, we need to keep an eye on him. This album is so dark, yet it's got these sort of black and roll beats that give the impression that it's not as dark as it really is, but it truly is. It is a surprise package. Lamentations of Deceit and Redemption by In the Burial, an absolutely mammoth symphonic black and death listen. Demo 1 by Amphibian. The US black metal at the moment is off its face, and these guys are fantastic, and I cannot wait for Demo 2. Mors Vincit Omnia by Crimson Moon, stellar album. Please check out my review on that. In fact, I've reviewed all of these. Mork, Dirt Svad Juv. Sorry for my pronunciation. You all know I suck at that. But this album is amazing. I love Mork. He is absolutely sensational what he creates, and this album is no exception. You want Total War and absolute roughneck black metal, go and listen to Across the Rhine is Only Death by Samath. What a killer album. One album that doesn't get talked about enough in my opinion is Pantheon of the Nightside Gods by Beelzebubs. What a fantastic, stunning orchestral black and listen. This one is perfect. Dirge, Dead Space, beautiful, aggressive and deep, dark, depressive black metal. Go and take a listen. Anno Domini Luciferum by Altertification. I know that you all agree that's a fantastic EP and debut EP from these guys, and I can't wait to hear more from them. Sunset Glow by Norgevel. What an absolute cracking, crushing album. Some heavy, heavy riffs going on in that one. Frotap Rota by Sadasphere, an absolute incredible album. So emotive by this Norwegian creator. And last but not least, Ephemeral Visions by Frostveil, the black metal solo artist hailing from Australia. This album is so misanthropic, melancholy, devastating, heavy, dark. It's very, very, very stunning at the crux of it all, that's for sure. Please go and check out all these albums. This is my top albums of 2019. I'm about to show you the covers of these albums so they stick in your brain. And I'd love to know if some of mine are on your list as well. And guys, before I go, I just want to shout out a couple of albums outside of the black metal arena, which is album Official Purge by Vastum. Absolute killer death metal album. Of course, Death Atlas by Cattle Decapitation has blown me away. I can't wait to see them early this next year, I should say. Revelations of Oblivion by Possessed, great thrashing album that was released by these guys this year. I feel like they've kept it up massively. And Destruction Ritual by Satan's Taint as well, another excellent thrash metal, old school thrash metal album. If you're into your thrash, please go and have a listen to that. That's it. That's my albums of 2019, guys. I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to know if our thoughts are aligned on one or two or many of those. And I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks.